I'm going to keep this real simple. There we go. So is everything good and are we all set?
That's right. You're all set. Everything is working fine. And then you can use your heating or your cooling whenever you want.
Got a homeowner that wants to go from a basic thermostat to a programmable thermostat. And I'll show you how we'll do it. The first thing you want to determine is your system a heat pump or a conventional system? The way you can find that out is turn your heat on. Once you feel heat coming out of your supply vents, head outside and observe that metal cabinet, which is your condenser, your compressor's in there. If it's operating and you don't pay a gas or propane bill, you most likely have a heat pump. Now, I'm not a heating and air conditioning contractor, so I'm going to keep this real simple. All I'm going to do is pull off the old thermostat, look where the wires are going, where the R wire is, which is the power, where the C wire is, which is the common, and I'm going to plug those in to the new thermostat. This is the old or existing thermostat. The first thing we're going to do is turn off the power to this thermostat. There's 24 AC volts running to this thermostat, which is the R connection, and that needs to be powered off. With the power off, you want to pull the front cover off your old thermostat, and it just pops off. Now there will be a couple screws. On this one, there's 2 screws that mount this thermostat to the wall. We'll unscrew those. Just to make sure that the power's off, if you have a voltmeter, you want to check AC volts. I put it on 200. There's only 24 volts going to this. So I put it on 200 AC volts. Here it is with it on. Touch the red lead to the red and the black lead to C, which is common. And you can see we've got 26 volts, AC volts. And we'll go ahead and turn it off now. With it off, we'll make sure that the power is off. Again, touch the red lead to the R and the black lead to the C. And you can see we've got 0. So we're safe to work on it now without harming anything. Now all I'm going to do is disconnect the wires. Got a yellow wire going to Y. I've got an orange wire going to OB. Green wire going to G. I've got the red wire going to R. That's the power. I've got a white wire going to E. And then a jumper between E and W2. Nothing going to L. And to the common C, I've got a blue wire. So I'm going to disconnect those and mimic the same thing on the new one. There's my R, OB, Y, G, C, and then I've got to use the auxiliary, which is the W2, and E on this side. There we go. The only other thing I need to do is this jumper between E and W2. I need to take that off and transfer it over to the new thermostat. All right, for you people that are interested in what these wires mean, I'll go ahead and show you real quick what the yellow wire is for, the red wire, the white wire, the blue wire, the green wire, and the orange wire. There's 2 extra wires on this. They weren't used on the old thermostat. We're not going to use it on the new one. We've got a heat pump. There's 2 heat sources. We got the heat pump and then a heat strip and 1 cool. So we're doing this one right here. and we do not have the L connection. The E and the auxiliary are the white wire. That's for the heat strip. The R is the red wire. You can see it's for power. The OB is the changeover valve, and that's the orange wire. Y is the compressor relay. That's the unit that sits on the outside of your house. G is the fan relay. That's in your air handler, in your basement, your attic, or in your crawl space. And G is the green wire. C is the common. That's the blue wire. And then the white wire, the E auxiliary is the white wire, and there's a jumper between those two. Okay, first I'm going to hook up the jumper between W2 and E. And I've got to put the white wire in the E, so I'm just going to tighten down the auxiliary at this time. Now I can pull the wires through and hook them up. And now we'll just mount the plate. You want to put the batteries in the back before you load it and plug it in. These little prongs go in each of those little holes. And we can turn the power back on. So we'll go ahead and turn the heat on. We're at 70 inside now and going up to 72.
To press the up arrow from the left side, please, so then we can have 150.
Now we're
150
calling Honeywell,
and 7.
and they're giving us instructions for setup.
Okay, perfect. This is the day of the week, and that's okay. So then up arrow again from the left side, so then we can have 160.
160 and 0.
Okay, this is because your thermostat is non-programmable, so it's okay. So now if you want, again, the up arrow, please, to go to the next function, and you will have 170.
Correct. And 1.
Okay, so then this is the one that we're going to change, because right now the thermostat is working as a conventional forced air heat, and you have a heat pump. So I will ask you then please that you're going to use the up arrow from the right side to change that number 1 into a number 7, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done.
So is everything good, and are we all set?
That's right, you're all set. Everything is working fine, and then you can use your heating or your cooling whenever you want.
Beautiful. Thank you for your help. If this video was a help to you, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And I look forward to helping you with other projects online.